What's up, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard back with another Division 2 video. Today is Tuesday, June 28th, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. In today's video, my friends, I'm going to be taking some time and answering some of the questions you sent to channel over the last 4 or 5 days. And we all know right now, unfortunately, there's nothing really new to talk about the Division 2 universe. However, every Monday, I like to take the time and answer as many things as I can. Now, if you happen to be new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Secondly, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family. And if you enjoyed this or found it helpful at all, take a quick second and hit that like button. It really helps us out. Finally, as most of you know, we have giveaways here, and our current one is for a PlayStation 5, and all you need to do to enter is either subscribe here or follow us on Twitter. Either way is fine. The winner will be announced on July 4th of this year, and as I've mentioned in every previous video, please keep in mind that watching our content is not a requirement to win. Only watch the things here you may enjoy. That's why you have the option of entering via Twitter. Having said that, let's get into today's video. So the first thing I'd like to talk about today, my friends, has to do with exotic weapons, as many of you have reached out to the channel over the last few days because you've seen an image online that shows an agent who apparently was able to equip an exotic weapon as their primary and secondary weapon. Now, to the best of my knowledge, there's no way to legitimately do that in the game. This could be on PC. I mean, it could be on console as well. I don't know. The other thing, too, is that, in my opinion, if the game hasn't put it out, that means you're doing some crazy witchcraft workaround to get it to happen. I strongly suggest not to do that because the last thing you want to do is get yourself banned. Now, I have heard from one other gamer who swears that they have seen another agent in the DZ equipped with Lady Death and the Scorpio, which is an insane combination. However, in full transparency, they did say they were pretty drunk at the time and that they didn't get a screenshot. So again, my friends, I rely on you. If this has happened to you, if you've seen someone with two equipped, please let me know in the comment section down below. Now, staying on the topic of exotic weapons, I'd now like to talk about raid exclusives, as many of you out there believe that, since it's been so long since the raids came out, items like the Eagle Bearer, the Ravenous, whatever it may be, should be able to be found in the general loot pool. However, my friends, I don't really see that happening anytime soon. Now, it may happen, but I have a feeling if that were to happen, what they'd want to do is rotate different exotics into those raids, so that way they could pull the other ones out, but you definitely want to have raid exclusive items in the game. Which brings me to my next point, and I've said this in multiple videos, and I cannot stress this enough. There are so many great people out there who want to do raid carries for individuals who haven't gotten certain things in the game, and that is why I strongly recommend joining Discord. And I know for many of you out there, you don't think you should have to join a third party in order to complete something in a game that should have an active matchmaking system for you to actually do the event. It really happens to be an amazing tool, my friends, and not only that, there are so many great content creators out there for this game that do weekly raid carries. I mean, you have GC Rock, Kamikaze Von Doom, You Know the Vibes, Coldboy, so again, there's no shortage of help. And as always, if there are any other creators that you know of that do these on a regular basis, please leave that information in the comments section down below because as most of you know by now, the main goal here is to help out other players in any way we can. Next, I'd like to talk about the timeline for new content, and no matter what you read online, we have nothing specific whatsoever. It can change any minute, and many of you were wondering, why is the game not mentioning anything that's going on at all? And in my opinion, it is due to the fact of the year that we had last year. So many things were planned for this game, so many things were moving in a certain direction, and everything changed because of the pandemic, because of remote working, all of these things. So again, unfortunately, it is still a waiting game at this point. Obviously, as soon as I have any tangible information to pass along, I definitely will. And that has to do with, what we can expect and when we can expect it. Now, keep in mind, I would love to hear more from the game, but like I said, at the same time, I understand why they're not saying anything. One final thing I'd like to mention before I wrap this thing up is I want to remind you, do not forget, today is the last day you can spend those global event stars. You do not want those to go to waste. It is a great opportunity to get some really good gear in the game. And remember, those named caches and legacy caches can have DZ exclusives. On that note, my friends, I'm going to start to wrap this up. However, I want to take a moment, as always, and thank you all for the amazing support of this channel. It's been a really hectic few months for me. I haven't been able to put out as much content as I really wanted to, but your support has been absolutely amazing. I've been getting a lot of messages recently in regards to covering other games like I used to, and I will start covering Assassin's Creed, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Ghost of Tsushima. There are so many things I'm going to get back on track with, so again, thank you all so much for your continued patience. The other thing I want to mention really quick is that Diplomats of the Division will be making a return very soon. I'm starting to do interviews again tomorrow, so once again, I appreciate all of you, all of your support, just your patience, everything. You guys are family, and I'm just really excited about the future. At this point, I'm just going to let the rest of the video play out. However, like I mentioned at the beginning of this thing, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.